Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Hytale. My name is Quinn, and for this episode, we are continuing building our base here. Now, you might have been wondering why all my stuff is out here and how it got out here. Well, the long story short, I learned the hard way that you can't actually break blocks underneath your chests. Otherwise, the chest breaks and everything spills out of it. So, and because all these chests were stacked atop of each other, everything went under the ground. And I had to move them out here, and they were all disorganized. We'll do it later. I'll do it off camera. It's a cinch. So I might as well just bitten the bullet and move everything off of here and onto here. So that is, well, with that out of the way, what I have to do now, I still have to move these things, but for now, we are going to build, well, I actually think I might as well build the detachment here. Now, as you can see, I have spruced up the build a little bit. I did remove those decorative bricks and replace them with the ornate ones. I also added these hardwood doors because I just like the way they look. And I did keep some of those swirls here just to add a little more texture. I like the hardwood doors more than the softwood anyway. So that's how that's going to remain. I just realized that those are hexagons. Wonderful use of geometry. But for the moment, we are going to get rid of all of this. And, well, actually, we're going to put them just in here for now. And we're going to start building the detachment. Now, it shows softwood because I think that it fits this kind of hackneyed, thrown-together look that I want. In this improvised kind of look that I want the whole structure to have. So what we're going to do is we're going to get all of this turned into softwood planks. Now, I wonder what they do now that they're here. Does it make a difference? We can also get that, but it doesn't really change anything. I will go ahead and see what a little bit of decorative and what a little bit of ornate looks like compared to, yeah, this is how you do that, by the way, how you change the blocks laterally. It's a little confusing, and I had a bit of trouble with it at first, but let's compare these just to know what we're looking at. Okay, so this is like a log cabin kind of looking thing. That would be interesting for the interior. This looks like it'd be good for some trim. Or for some internal blocks. I'm using the wrong tool. And you do damage to your equipment just by hitting it. That's not ideal, but it's, it is what it is. Right now, for the moment, I think I'm going to retrieve these, and we're just going to build, just for the moment. Now, I might want it to be a little smaller than the external structure. Just a little smaller. Whoopsie. There's some frames. It will be flush with this side of it, which will mean that we'll have to get rid of some of this, but It's all to a good purpose. I don't believe we have to get rid of it up to here, though. Oh boy. You can't just, like, press your face up against it anymore. It requires... that you don't end up, you know, walking up the block. But there's nothing wrong with that. I am going to turn one of these back into a... Oops. Into a stone block so that I can get it back. Why? I don't know. ADHD. Things need to be perfect. So that comes up to here, and I will have a little stairway coming out this way, but that's for later to be thought of. Making a log cabin could be interesting. I just don't know how that would look. We'll figure it out. And there's no difference between whether we're using any specific type of softwood. I consider making the upper story out of hardwood. Not all too seriously, though. I like the hardwood look. It's just, I want to save it for another build in the distant future. For now, this is good enough. And it is. It is. I like it when it rains in this game. It's pretty. Right. It's not an obtrusive sound. I don't mean anything by that. Before you start accusing me of anything. Now hold on a tick. How do I want to do the roof, actually? Oh boy, Okay, I know how I'll do it. So I'm actually going to, get rid of those. I'm also going to... Let's grab some of these and turn some of them into one steep, one shallow softwood roof. And one of those. We will just see what they look like. Coming up like this. Now, I do like that. I do like the look of that. But, how does it work? I do want to put something on the outside, so this is probably going to have to be there on the outside. If I might even want to just... How much space do I got in here? You know what I'm thinking is that I'm actually thinking, like... Maybe we don't want so much space in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we get rid of those, that's 6. I think 6 is enough. And that gives us 1, 2, 1 for the outside. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. 1 for the outside. Yeah, I think that could work. Okay. And this detachment will just be a little... So, it's going to be 2... Oh. What are we doing? Here. And number 8 will be here and then there. And... yeah, this will work. Which means we're going to have to get rid of... no, not you. You, these. We're also probably just going to get rid of these as well, because I do want to use the logs for trim. So those will stay floating. That's fine. Wonder if using the copper axe for this would be better. But it's not really doing all that much damage to my equipment. Look how much of that of our pickaxe we used last episode. Like, my gosh. Okay, that's that. I will do this. Very, tip I, picked up from the old Father of Block games. I would always make my Minecraft houses like this. Is that going to be annoying to look at? I don't care. I just don't care. Let that be some other neurodivergence problem. So then if I do this, it won't be entirely flush with the building because we got these lovely roof textures. Sorry. Once again, I astound myself with the idea that we're actually playing in Hytale. It's gonna be months from now, and I'm still going to be amazed that Hytale actually exists at last. But that's gonna get something that people are gonna be sick of hearing. very quickly, so I'll spare you the annoyance and just not right now. Unless you want me to. Now. No? Weird. There we go. And this and that. Perfect. We will also put the doors in the middle here. We will use crude doors for these outside bits. And we'll use the stairs for after. I think what I'm going to do is make a bit of a barn structure here. You know? Will it look too weird coming out that far? Am I going to commit to this? Well, how many structures do I have? I got this farmer's workbench. Probably beekeeping, some kind of a pet animal around. I kind of want to bring this cooking thing into the upper story. Tanning rack will go out there. We will keep animals. We will keep storage in there. You know, long-term storage, deep storage. All our building stuff will go in there, though. Supposing I have two workbenches, some animal space, or maybe keep some animal space out here, you know. Supposing I got two workbenches, and some storage space here. There's also a possibility of keeping storage up in the roof. If I do go through this another time, I will fast forward through the busting of this part. I suppose I'll build outwards from here and see how much space I actually need. That'd be interesting. Oh, this again. Okay, sure, why not? 7 minutes. Much better. Sorry, housemate. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. At least need 1, 2. I guess I'm doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say 6. So 12. 12 in total for each. Sure, why not? I get enough. Okay. So this will at least give us, you know, something. What do we want to do with windows? What could I do with windows? Probably end up using two of these corner pieces with a long piece for a window. But that's for later. We're not even going to need all that much, because this stops here. That might be a problem. Oh, that is a problem. Oh, whatever, I'll just do flat pieces. As we go. Oh, I used the wrong pieces here. So it doesn't matter. Hey, you know, it looks nice either way. I just don't know, you know, exactly how much can be done with it. But we find that out now. So, what was it? It was corner piece on the wall. Which comes down to... That's not good. He'll be on his way up here. The pathfinding in this game is great. You know, that's better. That means that we don't have to screw around with the shape of it. Problem solved. By a stroke of luck, no less. Hold on. Whoopsie. And then these flats. No, not like that. These flats go up, how do they go up? I suppose we'll put something like that there first. And that'll go like that, and I guess you kind of have to have a roof there, don't you? Like a ceiling, I mean, to support it. Weird that it doesn't come with its own, like the other ones do, but, I mean, is it really that weird at all? Oh, they're not... Look, I know that I'm not going to really see the very top. Oh, I will see it from my window. Okay, so we'll do this. Ooh. Weird. A little nausea-inducing. You know, I kind of like that. That's weird. but it doesn't matter. So how's it coming out? I like it. I am gonna cut this little piece off here. Be right back, folks. Right. Well, it ended up being and it ended up being for the best anyways, because we ended up getting kicked shortly after. So that's where we're at right now. Oh, whoopsie. I want to see where I put the beam. Do I put it right up there, going across, or do I put it up there? So that there's some space up there, some rafters. I kind of like the idea of that. And then this will sit on top of here like that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Where did my logs go? There were more, weren't there? Oh, I'm gonna have to go through all of this as soon as I'm done recording and just take care of all of it. Now, we have been having some connection issues here. So I might end up needing to call the episode sooner than I wanted to. Now if I put the beam up there, then I could have some space in the middle, but that's not really important to me. Not really. Because if I do this, there. Now I can have the door being there. And it looks somewhat prettier. Then I might be able to do something with these here. But that's neither here nor there. There we go. And we put some of this down here like that, I seem to recall. But then what do we do for the front? Well, I suppose to keep it even, it's gotta look the same. So I'm just gonna put a layer of it down like this. Yeah. Yeah. Then we're good. Excuse me, hiccups. It's this one. We want 2 more and that should be square. Yeah, that does. That does it all. Whoops. And that should be it. That's the farmhouse. I don't like this. Alright. So we're going to do the same thing we did over there. I'm going to, off camera, do some little adjustments to it. But for the better part, that's it. Alright. Well, I hope you all enjoyed. We will finish it in the next one, and then I will do some decorating. I don't know if I really want to do the decorating on camera or if I want to do it off camera, but I'll figure that out. To that end, though, let me get the shot. To that end, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you, and good night.